So, hello there. It's Kidderminster Harriers fans podcast episode 74. A game of two halves, 8 yellow cards and 2 reds. Not needed substitutions and poor defending led to Harriers throwing away all 3 points against 9 men. Older shot here discussed tonight is my friend Carl Jovey. Good evening, Carl. And Vinny Mack himself. Hello, Vinny. So we were all there yesterday. First off, we played really well. We played so good. I even commented to my friend, we look like playoff contenders here. Vinny, your thoughts on the first half, please, my friend. Just first half.
First half was great. Again, playing it round again, the pitch, and just really entertaining football. For we're in for a game again. Really enjoyed the first half.
I did. What about you, Carl?
Yeah, no, much the same. First half I thought was absolutely spot on. Zach Brown looked on fire. And that first half save from Jack Wint was absolute top draw.
Got to mention that. It looked good in real life, but then you watch it on the replay from the East Stand looking over it. It was just incredible. That was just that saved us from 1-0 down, didn't it? Because that was going in. Absolutely going in.
That was like save of the season, you know.
Yeah.
It was one of them where it looked like a cat.
He did. Yeah, give me a meow, and there you go. And there it was. First off, we went in at half time. And I thought, yes, we got this. This is happening. This is really happening. 1-0 up. Nothing can go wrong. But then it did. Carl's second half was a different beast altogether, wasn't it?
Before that, the sending off in the first half, it was really weird. I thought there were 2 red cards at first.
There were. There definitely were. Show.
Yeah. I don't know what happened there, but how stupid are you when you win a free kick to go and then get yourself sent off?
I love that. Was it amazing? Because Dolan did put the challenge in. He's got a lovely tackle in that boy. I love that. And then, he obviously he can get on your nerves, I think. And you get on your nerves. So I think it was Dolan who put in the challenge. And then the ref was like, nah, not really that, thanks. It just went mad. It went a bit mad. In fact, I've got a great graphic that I stole from, which I'm going to put on now, about this. Where are you, please? Right, okay. So, okay. This is so funny. This is brilliant. Okay, so this is about this, because you were saying there about the 2 people got red cards. So the first red card went to the black guy. Just to be clear, the referee mistook Borgness with Malaki. I mean, how can you get that so wrong? Malaki didn't even walk off, did he? He didn't walk off. He was like, nah, not having that. Who do you reckon pointed in the right direction, do you think? Or do you reckon Borgness was like, listen, if he sends someone off, it's got to be me, to be fair. He did elbow him, though, didn't he? He just gave him the reach around. The thing was, though, Davis didn't go down, did he? He was quite happy to stand there and just go full on straight in his face.
Yeah, but he's a scrapper, and he's not.
Absolutely.
He's not a wuss. He ain't gonna go down easily. I've only ever seen him stay down once, and that was in the pre-season friendly at Alzoen, and I did panic then because he doesn't stay down.
I was impressed with Davis how calm he kept doing, because he could have lost his head there, but that's a real leader captain. He could have gone one way or the other. That because he can be feisty, can't he? Like Cole said, he is a bit of a scrapper, but to keep it so cool about it.
Yeah, he got some players pushed him away as well. He was,
pushing and shove after that, wasn't it?
Yeah. And it was just annoying. Davis got a yellow card. I was worried, Carl, when Davis gets a yellow card, though, especially in the first half. You're thinking, that's not great, is it? You worry. So there you go. So the ref managed to get... That's so funny. I mean, how would he do that? I don't even know. We don't see many red cards, do we, Agbra? Or do we? I don't think we do.
Not overly. I honestly, I at that point, I thought it's in the bag. I've got to be honest.
Yes. And then they went in. Molly kept saying to me, because I took my daughter, Molly, for her first proper game. She'd been before, but she left at half time. She was too cold, obviously. I mean, to be fair, she's ahead of her time, isn't she, Molly? Because, I mean, there's been games and we could have been like, it's too cold, I'm going. When we're 2-0, that too cold, I'm going. But she kept saying, when's Harry the Harrier coming on? And I kept saying, babe, he might make an appearance in half time. We don't never know. And he did, and that was all good. So anyway, on to the second half. What an absolute disgrace that was, Carl.
Yeah, I think, I don't know, I thought we started quite well. Obviously, nothing was happening, was it, at first? And then Jack Wint with the penalty save again. And I thought, you know what, this is their day. And I think for me, the turning point was when Zach Brown came off.
As I said in the introduction, needless substitutions. Why take Stewart off? He just runs against 9 men. He'd have a field day. It's like taking Donnelly off. He would never.
I think with the saying that some teams play better with 10 men is obviously that could have been a bit of that going on. But then to go to 9 men, you've got to be seeing it out at least 1-0, if not getting another or third.
Do you think if we'd have stayed 11v11, we'd have won that game?
No,
it'd have changed the game, though, wouldn't it? It changed the dynamic.
Yeah, because it changed the mindset of Harriers. It really did. It absolutely. They didn't know what they were doing. So they never played football before. They never defended a 1-0 lead. I didn't think anyway.
That game could have been 3-1 easily with the penalty, the goal they scored, and the first half save the keeper made. That could have been a 3-1 result, even with 2 players down.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I suppose.
I suppose, put a bit of perspective on it? Would you have took a 1-1 before the game?
Stu was saying this to me. I saw him this morning. He said, "Yeah." He said, "You know what? I took a 1-1 this morning. Yesterday, I took a 1-1, but it was the way." So, say we're losing 1-0 and we score in the 87th minute, then you're thinking, "Get in, job done."
Yeah.
But it was the manner of it all. It was mental. It just showed some. I mean, if that's not taught Paul Watton anything about,
Do you know, Paul Watton, though, I've got to say, his interview afterwards, he was really honest. It's really refreshing. He didn't pull his punches. He absolutely called it out. And that was really refreshing, I thought.
He didn't make a big deal of, I made the wrong substitute. He didn't do that. He said, that's down to me. And that was it. He just moved on straight away.
He took ownership, didn't he?
Yeah, I thought, what's the guy's called from Everton Worcester? I forgot his name now. But I thought he could have made more of that. What was the point in taking off? Do you know what? This is my point I made to people was when they went down to 9, we should have put at least 3 up front. At least 3 up front when they got 9 up there. It just made no sense. Imagine Murray, he'd have put 5 up top. That's what he'd have done. We don't talk about him anymore, but yeah, it's the kind of thing I believe he would have done anyway. I couldn't believe it. I was so angry. But like you were saying, Carl, we'd have took 1-1 before the game.
Absolutely, yeah. I would have. On the old Harriers predictor, I put 1-1. I thought that's got a draw written all over it.
No way. Who did you have to score first?
Amanchi.
But he doesn't start.
No, I was surprised at that. I'm also surprised that Brogan's not getting as much game time as I thought he would.
If he's not injured, I want to know why. What's going on there? I absolutely do. Maybe he's not turning it on in training or whatever. I don't know.
I guess he's got to find his first 11 again a bit. But not keep mentioning Murray, but Murray definitely didn't know his first 11 for a long time. So Paul's going to be in the same situation to an extent because it's a new squad.
Yeah. It's December, wasn't it? Really.
I was impressed also with Walker.
Yeah.
I
thought Walker had a really good game. He looked dangerous throughout. I think we've got a player there.
Yeah, he looked really good. Yeah. So
Devine on the right again. I just thought he was second to a lot of balls in that first half.
Who played right back? Oh, it was Hall, wasn't it? It was Hall.
Yeah.
I think
Devine was in front of him, and I just felt, I just don't like it. I mentioned last week about it, and Cole said you liked it a bit, but I just
like the fact that we've got that in our locker where we could switch that up at any time.
He's a yard off because he's going on his opposite foot, first. So it's kind of, I just don't think it's going to work long term. But that's my opinion on that.
The problem Hall had was he had one of the best right wingers in the league playing against him, and he was they were fast, weren't they? Old shot on the break. Yeah, they were super fast.
You got to say they did look dangerous
because towards the end. Yeah, towards the end, Farke was going on runs, which was great in that. But then we got caught out, and then there was another player missing at the back, and it was like, I didn't get it.
I think Marcus Tananga coming off was was music to a lot of people's ears because we know what he can do in front of goal. And I think that was tactical, wasn't it? After the red card, he came off, Marcus Denanga.
He never really got a shot at us, did he?
I think the first half,
playing for us when he played for the Harriers. Sorry.
Yeah.
Never really got a chance, did he?
But then since then, he's proven to be a National League scorer, proven scorer.
Love that. So no one ever. I just. So we've won one, we've lost one, we've drawn one. Out of the three, what's been the best performance so far? Do you reckon, if anything?
I think the first half yesterday. Just the first half. I thought really good. I thought we played brilliant. I don't think
if that's what I look forward to this season. Yeah, that's what I look forward to in this season. That's brilliant. Let's have a look at the stats from yesterday's game. So, ball possession, we had more, obviously. Total shots, 9 shots against their 6. Shots on target, 5-2. Corner kicks, 9-2. Yellow cards 4 each. Red cards 2. Now, the subs just didn't work, did they, yesterday? Whereas against Eastleigh, the subs coming on, they work fine. But I didn't... the subs didn't work.
The only sub I thought, to me, I thought Seb Thompson looked good when he came on.
Yeah, I agree on that. Because I was sat on the wing he was playing on and I thought they
looked terrified of him when he was going forward.
I think some of his decision making was a bit off, but his work rate, 100%. He was the only one that was really going for it towards the end, and he looked a little bit just thought it. Didn't know what to do. He must
be terrified to play against.
He had that free kick as well, didn't he? And he was like, the knuckles coming out here. Here we go. And he said
he's got that in his locker, isn't he?
Yeah, I thought this was in. This is in. This is going. Oh, it went over. I thought that's the end of that. Not happening. Thanks very much.
Moore just couldn't seem to get into the game. He couldn't put a foot on anything. Everything that was sprayed over to him, he just wasn't keeping it in. There was just nothing happening on that wing.
Yeah, I agree. So I'm just getting squashies out because it's my birthday. So I'm going to eat some squashy sweets and celebrate the fact that we didn't lose yesterday. Yeah, it's that 1-0.
And do you know what, though? That's a bit of perspective for us, Wes, really, isn't it? Because, we're in National League now. And we know we're going to have some difficult days. Yes, it's disappointing going down to 9 men and not beating them. But like you said, we'd have took a draw beforehand. We are going to have some long, hard days. And you know what? It's game 3. I don't think we need to be too down about it just yet.
Long hard days and nights.
I think more concerning is that the upcoming fixtures, Southend away.
I know. I'm going. You will be there, Carl?
No, I am actually in Scotland to see Bon Jovi. I got my dates wrong, so I'll be missing that one.
Hang on, I thought you said you were there the 27th.
Yeah, that's the 27th is the day, but I'm going up because it's in Scotland, so I'm going up a few days beforehand.
Quality. Is the Fringe finished then? Do you know?
I don't know. I've never been to Edinburgh, so it's a new one for me.
And Noel says one of the bench got sent off. Oh, that makes more sense of that. They didn't include that on the app that I use, FotMob. So obviously he's not a player though, is he? So that ain't gonna happen, I don't think. Southend Friday night, guys. I'm going.
Oh.
What are you thinking?
I think that one might be painful. They're 3-3, aren't they, at the moment?
Yeah.
So I think that one could hurt. Hopefully Sammy Austin doesn't punish us. He doesn't kill us. But I don't know.
If we come away with a draw for that, I think we've done well.
Yeah, we've got to go open for a draw at best, I think.
Not go for the draw, play for the win. But if we come out of the draw, happy days.
Yeah.
That's going to be a tough.
Forget anything from that. Even a goal, Vince. Even a goal would happen.
Well, yeah.
Then we got the big one, haven't we? Barrow.
Yeah.
I mean, that's in the bag, really, isn't it? You know what I mean? It could be worse. You could be a Barrow fan.
Yeah, true. We're above them in the league as well.
Did you see yesterday that a Harrogate fan, whilst Adam Murray was having his interview, someone shouted some abuse at him from Harrogate.
Of course.
And it got a little bit tasty. That was a good video.
Yeah. He was a bit like, oh, that's music to my ears. Okay. If you say so, pal. If you say so. So what we can do is get rid of that, and I'll put this up. So these these are the results from yesterday. So Boston beat Altrincham 1-0. I don't really know much about Altrincham. I mean, are they going to do any good this season, or what are we saying? They seem to be in the league for like ever and a day. So
yeah, well, I don't know if we still have. We used to have the record for the most appearances in the National League or the Conference, didn't we? In Altrincham, and now we're running as close, so they may have taken over us now.
They went down 2 leagues, didn't they? Then and came back up.
Yeah,
I think they had 2 promotions in 2 or 3 seasons. But I remember we played Altrincham last time in the National League, and I remember away, and they just completely outplayed us. Like we just couldn't get the ball off them.
Clark, weren't they?
Yeah, I think they had that newbie at the time as well. Was it York? And they just, I think actually they had. Didn't they have? I can't think of his name now, but yeah, they were a good footballing team. I mean, that was a couple of seasons ago, so they're more likely haven't got the same squad now. But I think they'll be on mid-table side.
So Boston won again, 1-0 against Altrincham. Carlisle managed to beat Hornchurch and quite comfortably 4-1. Do you reckon the Hornchurch bubble has popped? What do you reckon?
I don't think Hornchurch have got to worry at the minute based on what we've seen of them. I mean, they annihilated us. They've swept people aside, haven't they? I don't think that, I don't think there's any shame in losing away to Carlisle.
No, absolutely not. 4-1, no.
The next fixture's the one.
Yeah, Eastleigh Scunthorpe.
What's happening at Scunthorpe?
No one saw that come at all. Unbelievable. Halifax scored 4 against Tamworth. Morgs didn't score, and neither did KD. So yeah,
Forest Green not firing on all cylinders at the minute.
Absolutely not against Boreham Wood, who didn't have their star £1.5 million player playing. So that obviously means that he's going, right? That must mean he's going, surely. They won 3-0, didn't need him anyway. So I don't know. Harrogate 2, Barrow 2. Like saying, Barrow scored in injury time, was it? I think.
Well, there was Harrogate took the lead in injury time, didn't they? And then Barrow equalised.
yeah. Funny that. Us 1-1. Solihull Moors 1, Southend 3.
Solihull look like they're in a bit of trouble, don't they?
Yeah, they've got lots of money as well, haven't they, Solihull?
I don't know.
Sure they have. Sutton United 2, Hartlepool 1. Hartlepool losing for the first time this season. Woking 3, Fylde 2. That's nice to see. Worthing 1, Wealdstone 0. We got them on their 5th, I believe. Yeah, 5th. Saturday 5th. Woking, Worthing 1, Wealdstone 0. That's it. And Yeovil Town 3, Gateshead 0, and that completes the scores from yesterday. So, are we picking anyone? Who are you picking as the team of the day?
I think you got to give it to Aldershot. Get salvaging a point with 9 men.
100%.
If you're an Aldershot fan, you're delighted with that.
I mean, you've seen the celebrations. It was like it was like something out of an FA Cup round or something, weren't it?
Yeah.
But what I'm impressed with looking at those, was just to add, there's been a lot of goals. It's going to be a tasty season by looks of it. A lot of entertaining football.
Yeah, but so this begs the question: can we score more than 1 goal in a game?
Well, that is a concern for us. Overall, the goals are going in, obviously, in this league, but I still think we need a proven goal scorer. As we said, a Marcus Denanga, someone like that, someone we can put that pressure on to say, you're our 20 goals a season, man. And I just don't see that in our team.
So I don't know. I think we have. I think Comanche and Walker look like they've got it in them.
I think they'll have 10 each. I don't see them having 20 each.
Potentially, I suppose it all really depends on game time, doesn't it? But there was one. I think it was Digger. So close, the keeper didn't know a lot about it.
That was a shame. 2-0. That was game over.
Yeah, of course it was. Yeah, but that those sort of saves change games, don't they? So I'm not worried yet about the goals we're scoring. I'm not really worried. I've got to be honest. I'm not worried. At the moment, I'm just not worried. I'm just loving the fact that we're here. I love it. We're in the National League. That's where we want it to be.
Chill. We're all wearing the goalie top because the rest of them aren't that good. So yeah, I love that. So that's that, guys. Don't want to get rid of that. That'd be fun. So when I left the ground, yesterday, it was quite funny actually. So I left the ground on my scooted out the gate, and saw two policemen come in, and there was a load of Aldershot fans, the ultras, if you will, like 17, 18-year-olds. They're all shouting at that and that. And as they were coming past me, I just went, "Well played, lads, today. Great game. Get home safe." And they just all stopped. They literally all stopped. They were like, "Cheers, pal. Cheers, pal." And they stopped singing. I was like, yes, at least we won something. Get in there, son. And so I enjoyed that.
When we played Aldershot last time we were in the National League, I went to the away day there.
Yeah.
And they were kicking off outside there, waiting for our lads. And to be fair, the police were on that quite quick, but I do think there's a bit of needle between the two sets of fans.
Oh, really? They were lovely. Didn't invite me in for a cup of tea or anything, but yeah, they were okay. They shut up, basically. Yeah, when we got Aldershot away, I'm looking, and then I can't see it. Where are you? Yeah. I can't see. I literally can't see when we got Aldershot away. Well, I'm sure we have at some point. Right, so let's talk about the football kits. I bought this yesterday. Well, it was a birthday present, actually. And I was a bit disappointed because I bought Molly a shirt as well. And I didn't realise there's only a £5 difference between an adult one and a kid's one. I think that's a bit scandalous. Thoughts on that, please?
It's been that way for a while now, for a couple of seasons, I'd say.
Has it?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, it cost me. I spend a ridiculous amount of money in that club shop. My missus hates me going in there. I can't help it. And I literally buy everything. But of course, my daughter's of an age where she wants everything as well. So the amount of money I spend in this club is scandalous. So yeah, every time they bring something new out, I'm like, I'm having that. I'm literally the biggest walking sponsor of Kiddie Harriers.
I love that. My favourite actually was the blue goalie top.
Yeah, it's nice. I got that as well.
But I went for this because it's just stupid, isn't it, really? And I spoke to the guy working in the shop, and I said, "Is this the biggest seller?" And he said, "By far, that's the biggest." You
do see a lot of these ones, don't you?
That's surprising as well because we not had a keeper till late in the season. Well, till late on. So
I don't think it's anything to do with the keeper.
People also share the shirt with the keeper, don't they? And
I think it's because it's random. It's mad. I think. Oh, thank you, KHFC TV. 27th of Feb. Did I miss that? Yes, it is. I think it's because the home shirt is pretty much the same. Why would you invest 50 quid into that? The away shirt is nice, and Molly looks great in it, and Carl, you look great in it as well. But it's similar because it's black again. If they'd just gone with a different colour, purple, that'd have been lovely. But they didn't. So,
I'd have liked the home goalie top, the blue. I'd have liked that as their away shirt. Exactly.
It just looked so good. It looks so good. Maybe it's food for thought if we have Scimitar again next season. I know that it's there was no limit to how many years they'd be getting because it was an open thing. So
one of my favourite shirts was the yellow away one under John Eustace. Do you remember that one? Was it Lecoq Sportif or Kappa? Kappa it was.
Kappa, yeah, I got that somewhere. I don't know where it is. Yeah, it's yellow with black across there, isn't it? Black
I like that.
Yeah, and
I've got them
Harriers
all tucked away somewhere. My God, the amount of football shirts I have for the Harriers is insane.
What I would say, you can only wear one at a time. What I would say is the embroidered badge, spot on. We did well there. We did well in our fight against the badges last season, which was good. KHFC TV saying, I see File turned down a $500,000 offer for Umrod today. Now that's when you know the club's got a bit of money, isn't it? Really?
Well, yeah, but what you think? If we're look at what we're competing against. You got Boreham Wood with £1 million player. File turned down $500,000. That's what we're up against.
Yeah.
So do you know what? Let's be happy. 15 for the minute, is it? Something like that. I'm happy.
Cole's so happy right now.
Embrace it. Embrace it. We're in the National League, baby.
That goal score is not going to come cheap anyway, is it? When you put them figures across.
No.
Well, we had one, but we let him go because he only wanted a 1-year contract. Oh my God. Don't want to talk about it because it just made him. But there you go. Woking scored 2 goals very late to win that game. This season it's going to have lots of turns, is it? It's going
absolutely.
Absolutely. Well, yeah.
Like I said, we're expecting to be in a relegation battle. At the moment, 15th. If the season ended tomorrow, I'd be delighted.
Pretty short that one though, Carl. But yeah, fine.
I'd take it as well. Trust me. 15th, I'd take that all day long.
Yeah, be lovely, wouldn't it? Anyway, we didn't pick our team of the weekend.
I think Aldershot.
Yeah, I have to agree. I think Aldershot. Yeah, they turned a massive corner there. Can you think of a game where someone's got anything out of a game when they've had 9 players on the pitch? Because I can't think of a game in the last few years, top of my head.
If they'd have lost 1-0 against us, they'd have seen that as a hell of an achievement with 9 men. So to come back and get a point, they've done fantastic. And
did you listen to what their manager said after?
No.
And he just basically said that he was more proud of the draw than if it was a win, just because they had 9 men.
Yeah, and you can't argue with that, can you?
He said it felt like a win, I believe. So
Aldershot then. I would have gone in for Boreham Wood beating Forest Green, who were title favourites, one of them anyway, beginning of the season. One stuffed them 3-0 away from home. Fantastic result. But there you go. So Aldershot. Team number 2 is Aldershot. So there you go. Hornchurch and then Aldershot. Exciting, man. Exciting. So that was it. Any thoughts on the game? Any thoughts on the game at all? Any other thoughts?
No, I don't think we ought to get too hung up on it. Like I said, it's disappointing, and we've got a manager now who seems to have a real honest streak in him, and like I said, I find that really refreshing. So, he seems to have a good idea of what's gone wrong when, and seems to have a knack of being able to put it right. So let's see. Southend is going to be painful, I think, but you never know. We might just go there and shock them.
I think with the substitutes, obviously people mentioned that the subs were wrong or the wrong times, but if you think you've got Southend coming up on Friday, so that's less than a normal week. You got 6 days till the game. Some of them players would have needed a rest.
Zach Brown's the worry. A rumour has it he's injured.
Yeah, but they're going to need that rest. He's going to need that squad for Friday. There's 2 ways of looking at. Yeah, the subs might not have had as much impact as the week before, but some of them players is probably thinking, we're going to need these players for next week as well.
Did anyone else get jet lag? Because literally, the game finished. We went to Hickory's, had some food, lovely food. Hickory's, love Hickory's, really good. And then got back home to the hotel. It was 6 p.m. Felt about 9. I was like, I want to go bed.
It was weird, yeah.
It's so weird.
I quite like it though. I must admit, I did like the early kickoff.
Yeah, but then I've got no energy to do anything else the rest of the day. It's just.
I went on a session, so all was well with the world. No gig this weekend.
Oh man, lovely stuff, lovely. So yeah, I just thought it was weird. And then of course, we've got Southend on the Friday night, and then Barrow on the Monday at 3:00, which means that the Zone can show all the 5 games, the first 5 games. That's the reason they did it, not just give me jet lag, but yeah, that was the reason they did it. So. Really fun, really good stuff. Vince, when do you reckon you'll be back to see Harriers play?
I'll be back down there again Monday.
Yeah?
Yeah, I won't make Southend. I've got something on my work. But yeah, I'll definitely be there down there on Monday again.
Love that. What about you, Carl?
Every home game, mate. Season ticket, isn't there?
Every home game. It was funny seeing your Lacey. I was trying to get her to put the like when they want the attack, I was like, throw the other ball in, the rest got to stop it, throw the ball in. But then I thought if she does that like 3 or 4 times, like I said, then she'll probably get fired from doing the thing.
Yeah,
so she was a good girl, didn't want to do it.
She's been tutored not to give it to the away team. Don't let them rush you, So I don't want to have an assist.
Sorry, talking of throwing the ball, that player there as well, what a throw he had on him.
Yeah.
Like a missile, wasn't it? I mean, what's he doing?
Unbelievable. I thought that's going to be dangerous.
Not your pal. Oh, do you think if we'd won 1-0, Wint would have got man of the match? Surely. 100%.
I think it's a shout. I don't think I can argue with Digger getting it. Zach Brown, Walker as well. I thought Walker had a really good game.
Where do you think it went wrong?
I just think, I mean, someone put it in the comments there that we didn't know how to play against 9 men. That I honestly think we'd have had or given a better account of ourselves if we'd have stayed at 11v11.
Isn't it weird, eh?
It is. It's strange. It upsets the balance of everything.
Do you think some players take the foot off the gas when they think, oh, they're down to a couple of men now, it's a bit of an easier ride?
I don't think it was any of that. I honestly don't think it was any of that. I just think...
Yeah, I don't think no one phoned it in, did they?
But he says in his interview, the manager, that some players went what did he say, went missing or just didn't want to know, or what he said, something along the lines where they were shying away from the ball, I think he said.
It's a strange one, isn't it?
I didn't see like you spoke about Seb Thompson. He looked like the only one that wanted to press with the ball going forward, back into the game.
I've always liked Seb Thompson. I've got to be honest.
We've got a player in him playing different.
I'd like to see Seb start against Southend. I think get your pace on, get your pacey men on. Put Max Brogan in. Just go for it, man. What kind of player is Max Brogan? I know he's a midfielder, but is he attacking? Is he defending? Can he do it all? What have you seen, Carl?
I don't know if he's the old-fashioned, the false 10. He seems that sort of attacking central midfielder role, doesn't he?
Like a cam.
Yeah.
We need to sneak a 1-0 against Southend.
Take that all day long. But again, I'd take a 1-1. Even if they get down to 9 men, I would take a 1-1.
I mean, you know what? If Aldershot had gone out at 7 men, they'd probably won that game, to be fair. The way it was going. Oh, my God. No.
All's good, baby. We're in the National League. We'll be all right. We're going to be all right.
Oh, I was so mad. I was so mad after the game.
I know. I heard you.
Yeah, I was so mad. I didn't think it was acceptable. I just didn't. That was my first thought, was this is not acceptable. Why didn't you come over and have a chat with me, Carl, before I started shouting my mouth off? Why did you do that, mate?
Because I actually value my season ticket. I didn't want to get it taken off me, mate. So I thought, you know what, I'm not going to associate with you.
No, it's all right, man. No, they're used to it now. Anyway. I think it's fine. So it's just constructive criticism. It's not good enough. But of course he knows it's not good enough. Of course he does.
Yeah. Listen,
what am I shouting him for?
He's a football manager. We're not. He knows way more than us about what went wrong. He can see things in the game that none of us can see. None of us have played the game professionally, But for me, we got to trust the guy, haven't we? And
what I liked about what I liked what he said. When he said Monday morning they'll be going through the playback of the game, and they'll be going through it, and then obviously moving forward, get that out of the way, look where you've gone wrong, get back on the training ground and just, and just move forward, because there's no point showing that.
Yeah, we've got to get over it.
Yeah, get it done first thing in the morning, bury that, move on.
Yeah, no one's going to come off that pitch thinking, well, that was all right, wasn't it? They're all going to be disappointed. I mean, it ruins our weekends. Can you imagine being one of the players? If it ruins my weekend, it's absolutely going to ruin theirs, isn't it? So,
well, I hope it does. I hope it meant something to them.
I imagine it does. It's got to. Yeah. There's a comment there. Seb got a lot of stick from the North Stand because of no end product. Saw on Twitter there was some controversy with his dad as well. I've not heard that. That's
I've seen that on the comments, and I didn't. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, no, I heard about that before. This is a shame. It's a shame. I don't want to talk about that, but it's a shame. I think we've all got to stick together. We can't be divided. We've all got to stick together. This is quite funny. Kidderminster fan. I reckon that Ethan Moore might have had one of the worst performances in the Harriers shirt. Compelled by the fact that he didn't mark the man who scored the goal as well. Just saying that, he left him all to himself. If you look,
I think he's going to be our first player out the door. I don't know what it is. I've just got a feeling. When someone we had a gun distance settle, I think he's too far from home. He's from Sunderland way. I think he's going to be the player that it's not happening for. I hope I'm wrong. I hope I'm far wrong, but I just think that's going to be the player where we all seem to have one every season that either just doesn't settle or gets injured or just doesn't click for. And I think that's going to be him.
He's going to obliterate Southend now.
I hope he does.
Yeah, absolutely. Do you know, I mean, he's a young lad, isn't he?
He's a young lad, yeah.
You know, look at Reece Hall. Reece Hall had a couple of clangers last season, and I mean, against South Shields was an absolute brick wall they couldn't get past, and he ain't put a foot wrong this season. You know, so yeah, let's give the lads a chance.
Some players take longer to settle, don't they, and get into the team and find their feet.
I think in terms of saying it might have been one of the worst performances in an Harriers shirt, I think the worst one I've ever seen. I forget his full name. Something Nolan. We had him on loan for one game, and I can't remember his name, but he played apparently for Inter Milan previously.
Of course he did.
I remember making a comment. It was in Russ Penn's era. He gave away a goal. He came on, came off again. And I remember making a comment, Inter Milan more like Matalan. He was absolutely dreadful, and we never saw him again. Something Nolan. I can't remember his last name. First name, sorry.
Is that what Russ said? Did Russ say that?
No. Russ loaned him. I think he was on loan. I think it might have been. We were playing against Foiled, I think, and he led to them scoring. And I can't think where we had him on loan from, but he previously had a stint at Inter Milan.
Kidderminster fan changed his mind. He thinks Jerry McDonough was the worst player he's ever seen. I can't really argue with that one. To be fair.
Jasper Christensen, I think he made 38 appearances, scored one goal, and everyone was going to.
What's wrong with your internet, man? It just went horrendous then.
All right, is that better?
Yeah.
Jasper Christensen. Do you remember him? I think he played 38 times and scored one. So it was a cracker goal. But yeah, he just didn't happen for him, did it?
But no, let's I think when you look at it, like I say, Moore played well against Eastleigh when he came on. Yeah. And everyone's entitled to have a bad day at the office, aren't they?
Yeah, really are. KHFC TV scorer was miles offside. Doesn't matter, mate. Still counted. That's the problem. It counted. So there you go. In fact, did anyone see the Liverpool game? We don't talk about the Premier League at all, but Newcastle-Liverpool, it was 2-1, and then Liverpool, the guy, I can't remember his name, they change the players all the time. He went into the box, and Dewsbury Hall, they had a collision of knees, and then he dived. He got the penalty, and they scored. So that was I don't know why I said that, but
don't follow Premier League football.
It's just little things like that.
Yeah, I'm more interested in
what would you bother?
I follow non-league. The next fixtures the score I always look for after Kiddie is Bewdley. So
Bewdley.
I'm more
Passed
non-league.
there today. I used to play Bewdley Town actually. Thanks.
Did you?
Yeah. What happened?
It was the under-13s, mind, but no, I think that was older than. No, I think it was older than that. I think it was under-13s. I think under-14s. They just were like, guys, listen, we haven't got enough players for the men's team. Do you want to play? I was like, no, thanks. No, not really. Don't get kicked around all the time. I should have done though. That'd been a pretty decent thing. I remember playing Riversford Meadows in it. Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
Used to flood every winter. Flooded every single winter without fail.
Speaking of non-league and the Meadows, Walsh's Meadow on Tuesday, I went to watch Stourport, and Bruce Miniker got another penalty. So I know they drew yesterday, but I don't know if he was on the score sheet or not. But 2-2 weren't bad, was it?
No, I saw he didn't get the first one. Yeah, but excellent, great effort. Well done. Kidderminster fan, Farke could barely kick a ball for the worst team in the National League North. By the way, Peterborough Sports, they're not doing well, are they? They're in relegation again in the league below.
Yeah, not looking great.
It's early days, though, isn't it? You can't write anyone off just yet.
You can't, but you do. You do, bitch, you do.
Is Phil Brown still involved in that club or not?
No.
We'll talk about this today, actually. I don't know is the answer.
No.
If he is, what's he doing? He's up in the boardroom now, isn't he? I think. How long was his contract to start with? I don't know. I haven't got his number. I'd give him a text.
I know Gasher's gone, hasn't he?
Yeah, he's proper gone. Bye, Gash. Bye. There you go. So fellas, someone said there was less than 2,000 there if you don't include hospitality, but I don't know how that's even possible because hospitality, you get 150 people up there or something.
Have you ever done the hospitality?
Yeah, a few times.
It's brilliant. I absolutely love it. I think it's
fantastic.
Yeah, it's great.
Food's great.
Day
It's
out.
got better and better. For me, it's easy just to sit behind the glass. It's the best view of the whole thing.
See, I like it, but I do like to still go and use my seat outside.
You can do that
winter, though.
Yeah, you can do that though. You've got both options.
In the winter though, it's when I remember, I think actually, the last time I did it was Altrincham when we were National League at Kiddie, and it was a Tuesday night, and it was freezing. So I went and spent the night behind the glass.
Oh,
but no, it's well worth it. Really worth it.
Yes, indeed. Kidderminster Harriers Fans Podcast, episode 74. There's someone who really has it in for me on X. I don't know why. Raspberry Jammer, he's called. Just hates me and the podcast. So it's nice to have a fan. Guys, listen. So we got 4 points so far, haven't we?
Yep.
2 more games left. Southend and Barrow. What do you reckon our total points will be for August? Vince, come to you. What do you reckon, Vince?
I'm on the fence, really. That one, I don't know. I don't want to say. I'm not going to comment on that one.
7.
Yeah, I'm not sure. They're 2 tough matches. 7.
I'm saying 7.
I'll be happy with 7. I'll be extremely happy with 8.
Is that beating Barrow?
Yeah. Beating Barrow and getting the short Southend. I didn't want to say, but I think most fans would be more than happy with that, because that Southend away that's gonna be a tough game.
I wonder what the grounds are. I can't wait to see it, to be honest. I didn't go last season.
You're tall. I've never been, but it's apparently it's proper old place, like, but it's from what I've been told, I think it's a bit of a cauldron with the home fans.
No, of course it is.
Yeah. So but you think about it, that how long ago was it they were playing League One Championship? So it's a
many years ago.
I remember when we played them in League Two when we were in Division 3, League 2. Yeah, many years ago.
Back in the day.
Players.
So, Vince, how many points are you saying we'll get?
What do we say? 8.
Would you say 8? Is that a hopeful Vince there? Is that? Yeah. I think we'll get 5, to be honest.
We'll take that.
Oh, no, I mean, in total, or just from the 2 games? Sorry.
No, just from August.
Right. So we've got 4. So 7 or 8 would be nice, wouldn't it? Yeah.
If you're watching, comment in the comments. That'd be nice. See if I'll switch you on. I'll switch you on so everyone can see you.
Would you take a loss at Southend but a win at home for Barrow? Would you take that?
Every day of the week. Every day of the week, I'd say that. Yeah. 3 points instead of 1. Amazing.
Yeah.
I mean, Barrow are having a terrible time, aren't they? But we know
you've got to see that as a good result yesterday, though, away at Harrogate. I think they've got to take that. They were 2-1 down with seconds to go. To put it back.
Paul Curtis has made a good comment there. Thinks it obviously that could be a marker for us how we get on there, which I agree with.
But Paul takes every game as it comes, doesn't he? So doesn't get too high, doesn't get too low.
Everyone can be.
I think he's right. I think that's absolutely the way we got to be. It was disappointing, but it's not going to define our season, is it? Game 3.
Imagine we get relegated by 2 points. We know what happened. I know we won't. So we got 4 points. I'm going to say we'll get 5 points out of that, I reckon. Southend is going to be a great test, because Southend and Barrow are both going to be up there, aren't they? So that's a great test. If we get any points from those 2 games, we'll take that. Absolutely take that.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm going 5 points for that one. Yes. So no guests on tonight, gentlemen, unfortunately. Obviously, Jay, I'm sure he didn't do any refereeing this weekend. So it's a bit of a shame. But there you go. Oh, man. When's the FA Cup 4th round? Is in October. Yeah, we're not in the National Cup, are we? No way. No, none of that. Thanks. Yeah.
No, I'm a little bit gutted. I've got to be honest. And again, I'm a weird one, I suppose, because every fan you talk to said, "No, I'm glad we're not in it." But it's just more football. I just want to watch more Harriers. You know,
just want to see him, man. Just want to see him.
I'm just addicted to this football club. I really am.
How many people do you reckon are going to Carlisle away? Carlisle's 12:30 kickoff, right? I'm sure it is.
Yeah, that's gonna be painful, that journey.
And it's, no. Sorry. Yeah. Carlisle at home is on Tuesday at 7:45. Carlisle away, I'm sure that is
12:30 kickoff. I think that one.
Yeah, it was 12:30 to be honest. And Barrow away is, that's another bloody 7:45 whatever. I'm sure it is. It's like these games at DAZN, who are making these games, times and stuff, the schedules. They don't make it easy for the fans, do they? Let's be honest. I don't think it's.
I wonder. Obviously, it's not Sky Sports, but I wonder, is there sort of TV money in it for the Harriers now we're in National League? You'd like to think there's something, wouldn't you?
A little bit more
televised games.
Yeah, what, like 40 grand or something, maybe. Where's my phone?
Someone's wage.
Get some new floodlights.
We don't need new floodlights. They go mental in the evenings and stuff. Anyway, let's how much do National League teams get paid to be on DAZN for a game? No, it's not telling me. No one knows.
6 games a season, isn't it, in National North? So to get all of them or majority shown, you're going to be making more money either way, aren't you?
Yeah, it's more coin that coppers in.
It's more club as well. You look at the non-league pyramid's getting a lot more popular now, as we know, and it's like when you get that FA Cup run and you get a bit more, more shown on TV.
Yes, we've got to have an FA Cup run this season. That'd be lovely, man. That'd be absolutely lovely. Get third or fourth round again. That'd be beautiful. Yeah. So there we go. So I've got the new shirts. My daughter's got a shirt which isn't the same as mine, which is a bit weird, but there you go. That's what happens, isn't it, with kids? Yeah. So,
did anyone see the video with Rich Lane?
Yes,
I thought it was brilliant. That music to me is we're not leaving Agborough.
Yeah, that's brilliant.
I think we're, his ambition in terms of with the Burlish piece. I mentioned it last week briefly, but obviously there's a petition going on in favour of the Harriers to support them in acquiring the land. I think, or whether they already own it, I'm not sure. But developing the land at the very least. And I think we're really lucky to have him as their chairman. He's one of our own, isn't he? His dad was involved in the club. And I think the change is every year, it's just improving year on year.
He's stabilised the club, hasn't he, from Colin Gordon as well?
Oh, my God. For what went before to what we've got now, the man's a legend.
Yeah.
And then, just looking around yesterday, obviously, when the sun's shining, the beer's flowing and, everything's great in the world. But the fan zone, it just, I love it. I absolutely love it. I used to go in the social club, but while it's like that, I have to go in the compound,
In the compound.
Well, car park.
Yeah, you may as well call it that. Yeah, the compound car park. Sounds good to me. Sounds very good to me. So we'll see over the next. They've got 6 weeks, haven't they? Until I don't know. It's 6 weeks to work something out. 6 weeks to work something out, and then get people involved. And I don't know what I'm not going to say it's about.
He's looking at. He's okay. He's not being silly and bankrupting himself in trying to, buy mega money, £500,000 players like Ormerod. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And he's putting the club first. We all wanted Donnelly, didn't we? But realistically, that was the right decision. It was the right decision to make. And if you're going to spend money for a player, you've got to have something in it for the Harriers. A 1-year deal it don't work, does it? So. I think we're very lucky to have him. he's got the club's best interest at heart, and
Yeah, I
that's the
agree.
question. There are a lot of chairmen out there when they get bored with their toy, are going to leave clubs hanging, so to speak.
And he mentions the investors as well, like important to bring investors in, and it's like he won't have the deepest pockets of say the Fold chairman and other chairmans out there, but wouldn't you rather have a chairman that really cares about the club,
making us sustainable, pay for ourselves? That's how it should be.
You could get a chairman who pumps money for 2-3 years and goes, you know what, I'm not doing this anymore. Pulls out.
Yeah.
We're back in the dirt then. But we ain't got that Rich Lane. He's giving it his all, isn't he? I believe he's a good bloke.
And if we went bankrupt, if we were relegated, I'd rather that than go bankrupt. For me, it's more about the club surviving than anything else.
I mean, you look at Morecambe, the situation there in Morecambe, that they're in trouble, and they're not doing great now, are they?
No, they're not.
They could be up for a third relegation in 3 years, and that's not a position you want to be in, isn't it? I mean, you look at like your Tamworths and Altrinchams that have gone down a couple of leagues and bounced back up. Kings Lynn, but how often is that? It's not every season you see that, is it?
No,
Chester went down, they've never been able to get back up.
I'm surprised with Morecambe because obviously, what's his name, Adam? I forget his name.
The old Halifax manager.
Yeah. I really thought they'd been challenging. Leighton, yeah. I thought they'd have been challenging this year, but at the moment it's not looking great. But I don't care about Kings Lynn.
Who cares? Sorry, Paul's just giving me a bit of grief. Paul's giving me a bit of grief in the old thing. Carl, if you had gone over to Wes, you would have only become one of his many bin men. Wes must have sat there 15 minutes with his leftover lunch. Get your facts correct, my friend. I didn't eat at the ground. That was Molly's. She had a hot dog. She ate the hot dog and a bit of that. And then she gave it to your dad. I was like, okay, thanks. I was about to take it over, and then Dave came over and got it from me and put it in the bin. So yeah, that's not factually correct, Paul. So if you tell about that'd be amazing. Thanks. So yeah, there you go. Right, any other business, boys? Bed's calling.
Yeah. So I said it last week, but I didn't really get much chance to talk about it. It was the Harriers Foundation and the things they've been doing. So it's £3 a month. It goes into the work they're doing in the community with this 1886 project as well, which looks good. And they've also done a. Have you seen that the Guard of Honour? They're inviting football teams, kids teams to come do the Guard of Honour. £30. I mean, that's really good. So I've offered my daughter's football team. I said I'll pay for it. When can you go? So we'll see what happens. I'm hoping to be able to get the Wolverley Swans in there.
Would you go on as well and you do the flag?
Oh, happily. I'll tell you. My divorce is pending, and my next marriage is in the books. And I'm telling you, I want my stag do. I want to be the mascot. So we need the club to allow that. I want to go full kit wanker on the pitch. I want to hold Digger's hand as I walk on. Absolutely.
Oh, come on.
I'll do it. I would love it.
Man. I mean, how many shirts does he have to buy to do that? I don't know. I don't know.
I would do that in a heartbeat. No shame whatsoever.
Where are you going to have your stag? Where are you going to have your stag do, mate?
Not a clue, mate. It's probably going to be Kiddie Harriers based, it has to be said.
Oh, okay. I love that.
Talking of stag do's, did we see the stag that was there on Saturday night with the Sonderco football head in the North Stand?
No, I didn't see that, no.
In the car park prior to the game, and I thought fair play, it's nice to see that.
Yeah, no. I'm absolutely up for it. Socks a lot, full on boots.
Sonderco head for you as well, then.
Yeah, man. Dig out the
Predators. What kind of boots would you have, Carl? Would you go back
all day long, mate?
Still got them all day long. Still got them from when? When were these?
Oh
Predators?
my God!
Hello.
Oh, I would say, late 90s, 97, 98.
Classic.
Talking of Predators, I had a pair of Predators off. Do you remember Dean Bennett?
Oh, yeah.
Bennett. How would you forget Dean Bennett?
I was about 15, went up with my mate from Spenals when I used to live there, and we'll get some tickets for the match or whatever we were doing, coach tickets for an away game or something. We're on our BMXs, and Dean Bennett and Bo Henriksen are in the car park. They broke the chain on my mate's bike. So obviously I took the advantage. He stopped going and went, he kept going on about it all season. You remember when he broke my chain? He was like, yeah, what do you want? So can I have your boots? He was like, yeah. He gave me his Preds end of the season, and I wore them for about 2 years. Sold them for about 30 quid of a ripping them. About 2 or 3 years later, yeah. But yeah, that was a little story ahead of Preds.
Vince, have you got any other business, my friend, at all?
No, just looking forward to the Barrow game now, the Southend on TV, and then coming down for the Barrow game.
I know. It's going to be lovely stuff. Right, that's it, guys. That is it for the end of the season's just begun. We don't really have much to talk about right now. But yeah, we've got over
Don't worry, it's going to be all right. National League, baby.
Don't worry, it's going to be all right. Yeah.
Do we think he's going to bring any players in before the weekend?
No. Before Friday, I don't know. Be great if he did, but I don't know. When does it shut, the window? Do you know? Anyone know?
No, it's not for a while. Yeah, it's not till the new year, I don't think.
I know that it didn't shut in the National North. I'm not sure about the National.
Oh yeah, you might have a point there. Yeah, you might be right.
Because you see a lot of football league teams hiring, loaning the players out to the lower leagues, don't you? But I don't know about our league. I couldn't comment on that. But I definitely know National North. It doesn't shut.
You might be right. It might be different.
Yeah.
Okay.
This really is League 3 now, isn't it? Let's be honest.
Gotta be. It's got
money in this league. It's insane.
We'll just call it League 3. It's fine. Look, clubs up and down. While the transfer window opens for those in the Premier League and EFL on Thursday, January the 1st, the window does not apply to those in National League. The fifth tier operated with a January transfer window up until 2016, when it abolished to allow clubs to trade freely throughout the season. Is that true?
I'd be surprised if it's whole season.
August 31st says KHFC TV. What, for the whole season? And you don't get Devon to go? Oh my dears. Oh my lads. Yeah. Oh man. What happened to Josh Robinson, by the way? Did he get a team in the end?
No idea.
Because he was great at right back.
I see Kai Innocent's a free agent again, isn't he? I saw on X he was there's a post, he's looking for a club, so but he didn't do too great, did he, when he came to us?
I thought it was all right, but yeah, no, not really in the end.
Didn't set the world alight then, to be fair.
No, and he didn't play the kind of football that the previous incumbent wanted to play. So
I think he was a bit of a stand-in for Owen Evans, because Owen Evans was injured, weren't he? And
that's Evans. I thought Evans yesterday again though was brilliant. Up and down. Evans quality, isn't he?
Up and down he was. So I love that. Anyway, guys, I'm going to bed.
Yeah, happy birthday, mate.
Thanks, pal. Appreciate that one, my friends. Well done. That was episode 24, Kidderminster Harriers Fans Podcast. We'll be back next Sunday to talk about the Southend United game and our thoughts looking forward to Barrow as well. So thank you very much, guys. We will see you soon. Hang on. I'm going to clap you out because, that's what we need to do. We each have claps, don't we? We do. Where was it? Where they go? Yeah. Carl.
Wes, give me the clap.
And myself. And when the gong goes, that is the end of.
Cheers, boys.
Thanks very much. See you on Friday if you go in.
Bye.